Lainey Wilson, everybody. She is already my Insta BFF. I mean, like, I knew instantly when we met. I was like, hey, Lainey Lou.
That's what my mama calls me.
Does she? See, I knew we were
Lainey
sisters.
Lou, Lainey Love, Lainey whatever.
Well, you are from Louisiana.
That's right.
Thank you so much for coming. Y'all drove all the way from Pittsburgh today, did you say?
Oh, well, no, we flew from Allentown, Pennsylvania to Detroit to here. So we've been up since about 2:30 this morning.
Oh my goodness. And don't you love her accent? She gets the same question I get all the time,
Where
which
are you
is,
from?
where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from Louisville. And they're like, no, you're from somewhere south. I'm like, no, I'm from South Louisville.
Yeah.
If that makes
I'm
sense.
telling you.
But I have a strong southern accent, and I think you beat me on that one, though.
Well, I don't know. It's a close one.
You're a little bit stronger, a little bit.
I mean, I've been in Nashville for 9 years now, and I keep thinking that my accent's gonna fizzle out, but it's just.
No, I love it.
I think it's because I talk to my family so much. Back
Right, yes. It's so charming. And you said you're from a town with like 300 people?
Yep, 299.
I mean, that's like my senior class in high school. Actually, I think we had more.
Yep. I mean, and I had to go over to the town next to me to actually go to school. But yeah, it's just a tiny town. We don't even have a red light. We have a caution light, a bunch of cornfields, and
it's like Radiator Springs.
It's crazy.
I love that movie, it's Cars. So tell me when you knew you got bitten by the music bug and how all that went down.
So the first time I sang out in public was my kindergarten graduation.
Aww.
I sang Butterfly Kisses.
By yourself?
By myself. My mama was on the front row though, singing every word.
Crying?
Yes. I wrote my first song at 9 years old and started playing guitar at 11. And to be honest with you, it's just something that I have always done.
Aww.
It kind of chose me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I had really no other choice but to do it. So I love it so much.
And you were telling this story about how you went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee with your family, and you were like, Daddy, please, can we drive through Nashville? I just want to drive through Nashville.
Yep.
And what'd your mama say?
And we were on the interstate, and I literally we were going through Nashville in the back seat. I said, this is home. And my mama said, Lainey, don't say that, you're my baby.
And me being a mom of 3
known.
boys, I feel that
Yeah.
same pain. No, you're my baby, don't go.
But
how far is Nashville? How far are you from your mom and daddy?
about 8 hours.
Okay.
So I don't get to see them a whole lot, but we'll see. Hopefully they'll wink, wink if y'all are watching this, move up there one day.
Yes. Mom and dad, if you want to be close to her, how many kids are in your family?
It's just me and my sister, but my daddy's a farmer, so he can't pick up the farm.
I gotcha.
So maybe when he gets ready to retire.
Well, Miss Lainey is a lot like me. Like I said, we're Insta BFFs as soon as we met. And I have my own way of talking, and I call it Abonics because I'm Amy. And you have your own way of talking,
Yes,
vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
So I want you to explain some of your words, like
Oh my gosh.
turkey tail.
Okay, I don't know why. It literally, so my community of people, it's called the Village of Baskin, where I'm from. We say things and we talk different than the people even 10 miles up the road. And something that we say in Baskin is turkey tail. We call people turkey tail. I don't know what it means. It's a term of endearment, to be honest with you. So be like, when we leave here, I'll be like, see you later, turkey tail. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
What you
but
do. Well, that's what I always say. Everybody. I love everybody and everything. But the other one that I love the most is I heard you when I introduced you before you performed today. You were like, "Oh, thank you, sister," and I was like, "Yes, check mark," because I know what vocabulary sister means.
Sister means I love you.
Yay!
Now, if I call you brother, that means I'm friend zoning you.
Yes, I love that too. I was getting to that next.
That means you try to come on up, and I'm like, I love you, brother.
Right, you're my brother. So what do you do when someone's not in the friend zone? What do you call them? Turkey tail?
Yeah, exactly. Ruffle them feathers.
Yeah. Well, you've got new music coming out. Your EP is called Redneck Hollywood, and I love the story behind that because you say, I'm from LA.
Yep.
And people associate that with Hollywood.
Exactly, yeah. So when I moved to Nashville, people were like, where in the world are you from? And I'd tell them LA, and they're like, there ain't no way. There ain't no way with you talking like that. So that's kind of how LA came about. When I said LA, they heard Hollywood, but I heard home.
I love that. And you said, as an artist and a songwriter, you're trying to find yourself, and Redneck Hollywood just kind of puts it all out there.
Yeah, it does. Redneck was a word that, we used back at home. I mean, like a word we call each other, call ourselves, and we were proud to be
Are you a redneck?
Yes.
Yeah, so
I'm
redneck princess here around this building.
Oh, I like that. I'm stealing that. And then in Hollywood for me was a place that seemed really far away for a little girl like me, but I've always had stars in my eyes,
Aw.
and I always knew that, you know, I would have the opportunity to go places like that.
Well, you were
So,
definitely a star on the stage today. We're here at the iHeartMedia 97.5 WAMZ auditorium, and she played songs for us. I had to get up and leave for one, and I'm sad that I missed it because I have braces, and you all were so nice to bring lunch today, and I had food all in my teeth, and I knew
Chick-fil-A.
that we were going to interview. Yeah, thank you, Chick-fil-A. I knew I was gonna interview you, and I'm like, I cannot interview her with
Oh,
all
girl.
this stuff in my teeth.
There's no telling
She
what's up in
would
here right
drop
now.
me from sister to turkey tail.
Real quick.
So you sang Redneck Hollywood, obviously,
Yep.
and Things Men Ought to Know.
Yep.
I love that. Tell me about that. I want to kind of capture
Yeah.
what you did on stage.
Yeah, so the song basically comes from experiences that I've had in relationships, and
Both
I mean
good and
both
bad.
both good and bad, and but at the end of the day, I feel like they've taught me how to treat people in my life, but also how I want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called Things a Man Ought to Know. Y'all better write it down.
Yes, sir.
Boys.
You little turkey tails.
Brother.
So look out for Lainey Wilson. She's got stars in her eyes, and she is the biggest star right now with us here at iHeartMedia 97.5
Thank you.
WAMZ. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you,
today.
girl. I appreciate it.